Hey guys, and welcome back to Starcraft. In the last episode,
He's still stuck. There you go.
Not stuck.
I'm not stuck.
In the same level.
Just a temporary setback.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
It really is a temporary setback. Like, literally, the only thing we're waiting on is building enough Dragoons to throw into a shuttle to finish off the rest of them. That's all.
And, okay.
We'll probably be done with this level in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or more.
Oh no!
It'll be less.
A counterattack! Ah!
So scary.
So scary, much wow.
They killed a cannon. Whoa,
Why did you kill that one? It's even the first one that started attacking you guys.
They're blind, okay? Don't make fun of them. It's not their fault.
I mean, do you expect that much confidence in the Zorgs?
Yes. I am disappointed.
They're just knockoffs of, creatures from hell or whatever.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Kind of like that.
Actually, I think most of the creative juices got flown from the Alien trilogy.
Of course it's the Alien movies.
I know everything is inspired by fucking Alien.
Aliens are inspired by aliens.
That's probably true, honestly.
We saw your Earth movie and took their form.
See, I'd be sad, but I believe it.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Still got a reader without a shuttle.
Huh? I know.
Okay. Can't it be put on a shuttle?
I can. In a bit. Nah, I'll just go in with this once I get my second reaver. Alright. So what's up? Kinda waiting.
We can talk about books.
I mean, we could.
Okay, what books have you read recently?
Not a lot. I know.
People are the
At
worst.
least name one.
13 Reasons Why?
You haven't read that
Yeah.
recently.
I did.
I don't believe you.
I read it about 2 weeks ago, actually.
How many times have you read it?
Like 6?
Why?
Because it's good, unlike the show.
Why?
Because it's good, unlike the show.
I am disappointed.
Yeah, that kind of ordeal, just that whole idea is kind of like why I tend to stay away from the whole book source material sort of thing.
I mean, the show's just kind of bad in general. I'm not comparing it to the book, I'm just saying it's... No, it's...
I mean, that's really debated.
Psychologically, it's bad. Objectively, it's bad. Like, all psychologists are like, no, you should not show suicide on screen. So, if we want to get into that debate, objectively, the show is bad for that reason alone.
And that's like, what, the only reason?
That might be the most important reason. It's bad... For people considering suicide, it's bad to see that sort of thing on screen. I don't think you need
But
another
it's okay
reason to say
read
it's...
about it in a book.
But it's not in the book.
Even though it's implied that there's been some sort of
She's
suicide.
dead.
But it's not shown. That's the difference.
See, you could have spent that time reading The Wheel of Time.
Could have.
Then why didn't you?
Because I didn't.
It's a better book. It's a better series of books.
Maybe.
Then why?
I don't know.
You
The other one's shorter.
If that was a good reason for anything, I'd just be reading The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar a bajillion times. I've only ever read it once. I don't think you have enough.
Might.
I might have been wrong when I said you might have this in 15 minutes.
Or, again, more than 15 minutes.
I didn't say more. I said specifically 15 minutes or less.
I remember you only said 15.
Okay. I said 15 minutes.
No takebacks.
I meant 15 minutes or less. Send the overlords! Might be able to do it with just them, but you're gonna have to finagle with their positioning.
Nope, 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 nope. I see that. I'm not dumb. But you...
How much health has he got?
Not much.
Okay. Just get down to the lowest possible and then just have the Templars get around. Finish the job.
No. Stop. Are you... Could you not? Thank you.
Yeah, the one's not selected.
I don't care.
Damn it.
Why are we saying that?
It resurrected, so now it's at full health.
What was resurrected?
There was Cerebrate, the thing in the middle. You have to kill it with the Dark Templar.
Why
I was
does
saying
the
get it
Dark-
as low as possible, then have the Dark Templar finish it off. But they killed it accidentally.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
You know, they could just make it so much easier just to make the protests look like they're about to retreat, and then you just drop this huge bomb on the remaining, Sword minions.
This ain't no Terran.
Bombs? Only Terrans have bombs, silly Tony. Only humans are destructive enough to develop such weapons of mass destruction.
It's just a fruit bomb. That's all.
No, the Zerg has suicide bombers.
No, they don't.
They got the little flying things. They fly into things and they kill themselves. With little explosions. Little acid explosions.
There we go.
Maybe, but they're explosions. I Kerrigan. I hate you.
Well done, my
Oh god, what they do to your face. It's even worse.
Oh no, it's not
It's even worse than the original.
Oh
The
no,
original was really good,
it's not
actually.
Cleric.
I know. This is horrible.
Shh.
Do you truly expect us to believe that your intentions here are honorable? your sway.
Look, the Cerebrats you've killed were my enemies as well. If you let me explain, I'm sure you'll understand that
You are the enemy of all who live, Kerrigan. What makes you think we would have anything to do with you?
because Zeratul, I bring news of an event that threatens us all. If you'd be so good as to escort me back to your citadel, I'll tell you everything I know.
Very well, Kerrigan. We shall hear what you have to say. But be warned, we will not suffer your treachery here.
Hooray!
It would be known forever in history, the worst decision made by the Protoss. Probably. Spoiler. God, it's even worse.
Perhaps you had best explain yourself. What is this news you've come to give?
There is a new overmind growing on Char.
What? Impossible. Why should we believe anything you have to say?
Because, Zeratul, I'm no longer the mindless murderess who you fought on Char. The overmind is dead. Whatever warped control it once had over me is gone. I know that this is a lot to take in all at once, but you've got to believe me. There's more at
She
stake here than
lies. She is infested to the core. I, for one, will not listen to any of this.
Silence, Judicator. Continue, Kerrigan.
Apparently, many of the renegade
Rage quit.
Cerebrats commanded by Dagoth have merged into a new overmind. Fortunately, the creature is still in its infant stages. It can't control the swarm yet, but Dagoth and the others still have control over most of the broods. The two Cerebrats you killed here were part of Dagoth's forces. Look, I don't need to tell you all what might happen if that thing reaches maturity. I can guarantee you that should it awaken, it'll take full control of me, just like it did before. I don't want that to happen, and I'm pretty sure you don't want it to happen either.
Even if what you say is true, our priority is to save this world, not assault.
God, you guys
the
move
new
like
overlord.
bobbleheads.
We must find the crystals Urash and Kalis before we are all vanquished.
Then I'll help you with your search. If you can defeat the renegade Zerg gathered here, it'll weaken the efforts of Dagoth and his ilk.
My children, you must put aside your fears and misgivings to accomplish what must be done. For the time being, Kerrigan will assist you in your endeavors. Though she has been your enemy, it is enough that we share the same agenda now. Allow her time enough to prove herself to you, and you may find her to be a valued ally. For now, you must focus on the task at hand. Search for the Urash on the planet Braxis, and let nothing stop you from recovering it.
We will do what you ask, Matriarch. But you cannot expect us to forgive Kerrigan's crimes against our race. Executor, prepare our forces. We shall debark for the planet Braxis before the next moonrise.
We get to control that traitorous Zerg spawn. How does this make you feel?
Eh.
This is the worst base ever. No missile turrets, no siege tanks,
Man, it's almost like they weren't expecting to be attacked from behind.
no marines or anything. Only like 7 SCVs for minerals? What's wrong with them?
They just got blitzkrieg.
Explain something to me.
Kind of.
Why would your people leave such a secret crystal in the hands of these Terrans?
We didn't.
Long ago, this world was a Protoss colony called Kerrigan.
Long ago, something.
Between our tribes escalated. This planet and the Urash crystal were abandoned. These Terrans had come here only recently.
She almost dead.
No.
Halfway dead.
Oh man, I love starting new bases.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing.
No, it isn't. Don't lie.
What is it now?
I don't know. What is it now, Kerrigan? Kerrigan's the worst character.
Kerrigan's the best character.
Kerrigan's the worst.
Kerrigan is best.
She single-handedly ruins everything.
No, she doesn't.
She is the sole reason that all of StarCraft 2 happens. Okay, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
She's like half the reason.
That's a lie.
She's like a third of the reason.
That's a lie.
No, she actually is like a third of the reason. Specifically, Jim Raynor's thing. Everything Jim does is because of goddamn Kerrigan. Therefore, since Wings
But
of
that
Liberty,
makes it Jim's fault.
no.
Yes. In fact, you could even argue that most of StarCraft 2 is Jim's fault.
But Jim does all it. Wait, no. No. Jim is only doing shit because of Kerrigan, and Kerrigan is only like this.
Is only doing shit because of Jim.
No.
Yes.
She's only doing this because of what's his face.
No.
Like I forget his name. What's he called? The ruler.
Nope. She's only doing that because she
Sons
thought
of Korhal.
she thought a thing happened.
Sons of Korhal.
She thought a spoiler happened.
Because of the extensive damage.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
She became Berserk because of what's his face and the Sons of Korhal. And then
You're right,
Jim
Tony?
was like, no. Let
It's
me
like a fight in the school playground.
Let me reunite with you, my love. Except you're not. You're a Zerg. No. And then Wings of Liberty happens, and Jim is this super hard whatever. Is a super hard whatever guy because of Kerrigan. And all of Wings of Liberty happens because of fucking Kerrigan.
It doesn't. It
Yes.
happens because of Jim.
And therefore, 1/3 of the whole fucking StarCraft 2 is because of Kerrigan.
But your premise is wrong. Does that not bother you?
no.
Okay.
What is it now?
Disclaimer, I've completely forgotten what StarCraft 2 is about.
Disclaimer, he's completely wrong. I can't say much about the Protoss campaign. Maybe that one is because of Kerrigan. I haven't done it yet. But everything else he said is wrong.
Well, if we're gonna go with really terrible theories of how this has all happened, all this has been conspired by the Chuck E. Cheese mascot.
Seems legit.
Duh. Kerrigan, I want you to do some scouting. Nip.
Right.
What's on the way? Nope. Are my carriers yet?
No. Yes. No, you need robots.
I can't even make these yet
what?
anymore.
No!
Why did those get taken away?
No! Okay, so you can't fly. Great. What
So
else
no
can't
fly
you do?
zone.
What else can't you do?
Have fun.
Okay. Seems... I believe it. Those guys can have fun.
Yeah. Die.
Okay.
Not you.
I mean, it'll happen eventually.
Eventually, but not today. Forge! go. No, 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 no.
More probes.
Da 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 da. Hang on, can I? How many minerals? Not a lot. Okay. Oh, Wookie, another probe. You get to be on gas. Kerrigan is hurting.
Of course. Hope it stays that way. She deserves it.
She doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Kerrigan is great.
She's the worst.
Kerrigan is great.
She's the worst.
I actually don't remember too much about this mission.
Good. It's the worst. Kerrigan.
It looks very dull and basic.
I mean, you can't make carriers. You can't make anything that flies. We're basically asking for a mission that takes forever.
So it's a filler mission.
Sure. This and the next mission where you get the crystals. Oh, that's probably why they didn't want you to fly. They didn't want you to make shuttles, so you could just shuttle in on a probe and get the crystal and come way back
I
out.
think they said something about flying, but I missed it. I was trying to correct your incorrect theories on Starcraft 2. I need cannons.
And I want StarCraft 2, Heart of the Sworn, to be a lot less about Kerrigan. But we both can't have what we want, can we?
Nobody does.
Exactly.
Well, that's because only one of us needs to get what they want.
Yes, Celebrate.
What the?
Okay, they ignored that pylon completely.
It's like, no matter what you give to people, there's always a group of people that goes, rah, 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 it's ruined.
There's the pylon, like, right there. Why didn't they shoot at it?
Don't know what that was about. Was it not good enough for you this time? They shot at it last time.
Yeah.
Yes, Celebrate.
How many reavers does this one have? Scarabs. Ha! Finally maxed out.
No.
Yeah.
The building queue is probably maxed out. That doesn't mean... Okay. Yeah, they're maxed.
Yeah.
I was wrong. But not about Kerrigan. She's still the worst.
I'm sorry. Your opinion's wrong.
Just watch. By the time the next StarCraft episode comes up, I'm gonna familiarize myself with the whole StarCraft 2 everything. And I will be able to tell you with 100% certainty whose fault it is.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Hint, it's Kerrigan. Kerrigan is the reason. All of it.
Actually,
It's the Zeldaga, actually, but, you know.
if we're perfectly honest, it's Minsk.
Yeah, that's his name, yes. That's what I was talking about.
He's responsible for 2/3 of it.
Yes, that is correct. He's responsible for Kerrigan, and Kerrigan is responsible for 1/3 of it. Possibly
she's
one
not.
of the, possibly one of the same thirds that Minx is responsible for.
But that's wrong.
So really, it's like 1/6 responsible.
is over here?
Fog of War.
Fog words.
I'm afraid. That should go check.
Enemy force is just waiting to kill you, probably.
Kerrigan, where are you?
That's what lays in every unexplored territory, don't you know? I'm disgusted by her existence.
Of course you are. That's
Filthy
nice,
Zerg
dear.
Spawn.
That's nice, dear. Out on the ice we go.
Yes.
I don't know what's out here.
All right.
Why is this a thing?
I don't know, why is it a thing?
There has to be a point to this. Whoop. That's a tank.
A missile launcher.
There's a tank over there.
I guess that's true. Or like a long range missile. Or not missile. Shall we? I don't know.
Shields. Activate the shields, Scotty.
I don't think that's how it goes. Oh, now the pylons are good enough for you to fire on.
I think I messed with their attack force.
Yes.
Success. The Protoss do not fight with honor.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They fight with honor on the field of battle. This isn't the field of battle. When they meet on the field of battle, that's where the honor is, not here. There's no honor at the base.
Da-da-da. I'm gonna make like one more right here. I think that might be enough to defend my base.
Just make sure it's not trapped.
I'm listening.
Huh?
I don't think you can get trapped in cannons, can
You can.
you?
But I can get out here, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm not so much worried about getting out back here. And even if I am stuck, I can kill my own stuff. So.
No, I meant the probe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
There we go. Kerrigan, I have a job.
No, you don't. I hated having to keep up with her in Starcraft 2. Like, a lot of the missions that wanted you to have Kerrigan do a bunch of stuff, when it was just really slow. Yes, please. Damn it.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would.
Huh. I need a cybernetic school now. Okay, I guess it's time to build a bunch of dragoons.
Yay. Yeah, at any time in StarCraft 2 where I couldn't just make a bunch of Zerglings. A bunch of death Zerglings. Jumping death Zerglings. Anytime I couldn't do that and complete a mission, it made me sad. Granted, most of the time you could do just that.
I was about to say, what were you doing?
You could.
I've been playing on brutal and I can get away with that.
I know it's great. I love the flying death zerglings. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, you need to decloak.
There's more upgrades where like you can infinitely loop more zerglings when zerglings die, so you have more zerglings, and spawn even more zerglings than usual. It's
That
like
is true.
so what? Like you can just ignore all your other units entirely, just zergling.
I've not enough minerals.
Until you need flying units, in which case Leviathan. Which reminds me of a book I read once.
That. Hang on. Oh, Cyanic Storm's only for. That's right.
Organic units?
Yeah. I'm gonna try it anyway.
Can you consume one of your Protoss units?
For energy.
Oh. It doesn't do health. No.
Nope.
Yes, Cerebrate.
Not today.
Sarah Brett, who are you talking to? We.
Yeah, that's all the time we have for today anyway.
Yeah! I'm getting the second upgrade. Excuse me? Who? Where?
Huh? What?
Someone was attacking me.
That's
Not enough minerals.
I need more minerals.
You've not enough minerals.
Okay, so that's all the time we got for in this one. This doesn't look like a particularly big map. So,
It isn't. It's not a big map,
I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode.
I will prove that Kerrigan is at fault for everything.
Spoiler, he probably won't. Bye.